But when you look at the White Sox, Chris Getz is, and I believe he can get the job done. But I saying to myself, they could take it down to the studs. And I'm sorry, Garrett Crochet, like, all right, you want an extension to pitch in the postseason? I don't know what that looks like based on the track record of what you put on the back of your baseball card so far, but it wouldn't be anything mind-numbingly crazy.
Yeah. Hey, you could ask for anything.
And I understand the innings limits, but if I'm the White Sox, man, I got to strike while the iron's hot. It doesn't do me any good for Garrett Crochet to be my opening day starter next year if I'm going to roll out another 100-loss season. I'm taking it down all the way. I don't even want to see sheetrock.
What does that trade look like for Garrett Crochet right now?
Let's get into it. First trade board, myself and Nays. All right, take a look at this and digest it for a split second. Garrett Crochet goes to the Orioles. Now, tell yourself, do the Orioles have enough starting pitching-wise to win a World Series? Some would say yes with the addition of Eflin, but you put Garrett Crochet behind Burns and Grayson Rodriguez, you go into that division series feeling like it's yours to lose. You're going to represent the American League in the World Series, and all it's going to cost you is Kobe Mayo, who I know he is going to be a potential star in the big leagues. This is a guy north of 20-plus bombs in the minor leagues. He's got nothing more to prove down there. He's Baseball America's 12th-ranked prospect in Major League Baseball. He's hitting .300 with 23 homers and 64 RBIs. He's ready to be in the show. Keep it going. Enrique Bradfield, former Vanderbilt product. He's got 50 stolen bases in 69 games in high A. And I want Connor Norby as well. 298, 16 homers. He's come up. He's gone deep twice. Listen, we're going to throw in Tanner Banks, little left-handed reliever for you to add into the pen.
That'll help.
But bottom line, this makes a lot of sense. And listen, I'm not throwing these against the wall. There's websites with values that make sense. This all adds up. Now, remains to be seen with Garrett Crochet coming out and saying that he wants an extension, he wants to start. I think he could do all those things personally if you feel comfortable with him there. He's dominant. He is dominant. Him and Tarek Skubal change the game for you.
Yeah, he's special, man. He really is.
Strikeout stuff plays in the postseason. You're only as good as your starting rotation. Corbin Burns, Crochet, Grayson, boom, boom.
You're ready to go.
It'd be tough to beat driving to the
I don't
yard
feel like they have
every
enough arms right now. Do you?
No, I think you're right about that. I think you're right. You got Lou Bob next.
Okay.
Packing his bags.
Dodgers are always going to do something sexy. Luis Robert, for whatever reason, I mean, it's not working. Nothing's working Chicago White Sox-wise, right?
Dustin May on here's interesting.
Yeah, we're going to take a wrinkle here, all right? I want your number 2 prospect. We're going to put Luis Robert, he'd be unbelievable in that Dodgers uniform with Teoscar Hernandez in the outfield and lengthen that lineup even more. This is a guy, special tools, right? North of 30 bombs. He could probably entertain an MVP in his day if he could stay healthy. Plays center field, dominant force, athleticism-wise. But you could get back quite a bit for him. Josue DePaula, the number 2 prospect for the Dodgers, sweet swinging left-hander. He is related to Stephon Marbury and Sebastian Telfair.
Ooh.
So athleticism is running through the blood. I'm also on Justin Robleski, left-handed pitcher who's been dominant, and he can come in on righties. And I'm going to take a flyer with Dustin May. I know he's been nicked up, and when Dustin comes over to the White Sox, I'm going to ask him to be my closer next year.
Okay.
I'm going to turn him into just a monster dog closer at the back end. Take the pressure off his arm, let him blow it out for 1 inning instead of trying to work back into a starter. So I like where we're at right there. That one's actually makes a lot of sense.
And Luis walks into that Dodger clubhouse instantly motivated. Hasn't been in years.
He comes, instantly. He comes in with that Chicago White Sox bag. He puts that down. He puts on the Dodger whites.
Yeah.
Probably goes deep.
No, he looks good in any uniform, by the way. He wears a great uniform.
Eric Fetty works for everybody, right? Everyone needs starting pitching. But I want to take a chance on a huge upside play for the White Sox right here.
Ooh, Jordan Walker.
I want to trade him to St. Louis. I think John Mozeliak wants another starting pitcher at the deadline. All right, to augment his rotation. I think St. Louis Cardinals got as good a chance to win the NL Central as the Milwaukee Brewers. They could get it done. Goldie, Arenado eventually have to get hot. They've been relying on some of their young studs. For whatever reason, Jordan Walker, it hasn't fit in to St. Louis. Trying to find a position, don't want to make him a young DH.
That's it.
Ali Marmol wanting to hit balls in the air. There's a couple things. But I think grass might be greener somewhere else.
You might be right. This is interesting.
That's interesting.
And I would take a chance and bring Jordan into the office, and I'd sit him down and say, hey, big boy, you got a chance to be 300 with 30 in this league. Where do you feel most comfortable? And let's get to work.
Yeah. And you call him up, he plays every day for the White Sox.
Bang.
Yeah.
All right, we'll throw in one more just because I'm not letting the Buccos go away yet. Let's infuse a little fight.
Tommy Pham.
Let's send Tommy Pham to the Buccos and shake it
I
up.
like this.
All right, Tommy Pham, we'll give you Michael Kopech as well. We're not going to ask for much. Charles McAdoo, your 13th ranked prospect. This is Eric Nays wants him. Bottom line.
Okay.
All right, McAdoo, 12th ranked prospect in the Pirates system. He's hitting .315 with 14 bombs, a .932 OPS, 17 bags in 87 games. He was a 13th round pick in last year's draft out of San Jose State. You get a nice bullpen piece to go with the Renegade and the Aroldis Chapman out there. And I think Tommy Pham, he walks into a clubhouse.
It changes.
And it's getting ready to be fantasy football season. He'd be perfect. He rolls right in there. He starts the sheets, start going around, and guys start having fun.
Sheets. What?
I mean, they're on pace for 122 losses. How the heck did we get here? Postseason a couple years ago, they were the
That's
young,
crazy,
up
Lauren.
and coming, and now, how?
Yeah.
I think
Lauren,
it just shows you how difficult it is to win.
Injuries, betting on the wrong guys, constant changing of manager, different voices in the room. Just didn't work.